Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Secondhand Styler, the series where I show you my top tips and tricks for shopping secondhand and how you can get more for your money. Today I'm here outside one of my favourite charity shops in the area. You'll have seen me visit here a couple of times before, and of course that's the Woodgreen Pets Charity shop here in Ipswich. As we're getting closer to Christmas, I thought what we could do today is actually do a little bit of a festive second-hand shopping episode. I'm going to set myself a £50 budget to see what I can find. We can build a second-hand hamper together, we can find some bits and bobs, take them home, and I'll show you how you can find a second-hand Christmas gift. It's going to be a lot of fun, so let's go inside and see what we can find. Come on. So here we are inside the absolutely fabulous Woodgreen Pets Charity shop. And as you can see, it really is so beautifully merchandised. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the back and work my way through, and let's just see what we can find. Now, when it comes to secondhand gifting, I like to gift more so items than clothing. I do still like to gift clothing if I see something really fantastic, but I am going to start in the bric-a-brac section, which is a really great place to look for gifts. And you can really find some beautiful, beautiful things. So I'm going to just have a little look around here and just see what catches my eye. Now, the first thing I've spotted here is Christmas cards. You don't need to spend a fortune on Christmas cards. First of all, nobody really keeps Christmas cards anyway. They end up getting recycled, they end up going in the bin. So if you are going to be giving Christmas cards this year, you may as well get them from a secondhand shop. And you can see here, they've got absolutely loads. And there's some really sweet ones here, actually. I quite like this with these sparkles on. There's absolutely loads. And you will find that in a lot of charity shops, there are Christmas cards, there's Christmas gifting, there's ribbons, there's packaging. It's already out in circulation. It just makes sense to buy it secondhand. There's no reason to buy it firsthand. You can really get creative and find some really unique, different things to use for your Christmas gifting. If you are looking for some little stocking fillers and you don't want to spend a fortune, but you still want to give some nice little bits and bobs, there are loads of things you can find in these types of sections. So here we've got a little felting kit. You can make the nativity setup. It's £3.50. It's something that's going to keep kids entertained. So things like crafting and anything that's kind of going to entertain, there's loads of those types of things in charity shops, lots of gifting and arts and crafts type materials. On the topic of entertaining children on Christmas Day, lots of puzzles here, and puzzles are fantastic. A lot of charity shops will always check that all of the puzzle pieces are there. And look, here we've got a massive puzzle here, 1,000 pieces for £3. And they're all brilliant prices, lots of fun little jigsaw puzzles, £2. So these are just a great activity for the family. And these are all actually Christmas themed. £3 here for a fun little snowy scene. When it comes to decorating your house, you'd be amazed at the Christmas decor that you can find. A lot of people will go with one theme one year and then actually change the theme the following year. And as a result, there ends up being loads and loads of Christmas decorations that you can find secondhand. Here we've actually got some baubles. I actually really like these gold baubles, £1.50. You can see they're originally £4, less than half of the price. Why spend full price when you can find really great pieces at a fraction of the price? It's better for the environment and the money's going to charity. You can see here these are actually completely unused. They're still in their box. It just makes sense. Another great thing about charity shops is they are very, very good at creating seasonal displays and seasonal edits of things. You can see here they've done this big box, and this is all Christmas themed. They've got all sorts in here, little boxes of packaging with gold ribbon. If you were to buy these first hand, you're looking at least £3 or £4. Here we've got it just for £1, and this has silver ribbon and bows. These are the types of thing I will actually be adding to my box because I do like to take pride in how I package my gifts. So I'm actually going to put these aside for myself. So the first thing I'm going to be using my £50 budget on, I've got silver bow pack here for £1, and also it comes in gold. But if you love a bit of sparkle in your decor, here we've got a Christmas hamper set, which is perfect for what we've got in mind today. And here we've got a little silver set. There's actually two here. And this box is honestly packed with all sorts, things to do with packaging, things to do with crafts. So make sure to really delve into what's on display, because once you actually get in there, you'll realize there's loads of really great things to buy and to use for Christmas gifting. So I'm going to go and set these aside. I'm going to be using this to make the Christmas hamper. I've got some tissue here, and the tissue is just 50p, and the rest of these items are just £1 each. So it really is the most cost-effective way to gift your Christmas gifts, but in a really nice, beautifully presented way. You don't need to spend loads of money to still have a beautifully presented gift. This Christmas. Now, a gift that I give every year is I'm always on the hunt for wool and cashmere scarves. Those are the types of items that do cost a lot on the first-hand market, but they don't need to be bought new. The good thing about buying a high quality material is that it's built to last, it's made to stand the test of time. And therefore, if you have a little look through places like the scarf section in a charity shop, you can find really nice pieces. So I'm gonna have a little look through here and see if there are any that may be silk, cashmere, wool, and all you need to do is cold wash it, wrap it up nicely, put it in some tissue, and it actually makes a really, really nice gift. So if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that my top tip for finding high quality items is not to look with your eyes, it's to look with your hands. And what I've just done there is I've run my hand through this rail and I've immediately spotted that this feels like wool. And the majority of wool and cashmere items will have a little label, usually by the kind of end part of the scarf, that will say their fabric composition. And you can see here, 100% lamb's wool made in Scotland. What a beautiful gift this will make. And I really love the colours of this. This has these really beautiful dark berry tones. So you could wear this with loads of different outfits. And this would actually be perfect for someone like my mum. She loves these types of colours. And this is just £3. It's actually still got its original tag on by a brand called Johnston's, made in Scotland from luxurious natural fibres. Once that's had a little bit of a clean, it will just be perfect and wrapped up in some of the tissue I actually found earlier. This will make a gorgeous gift. Moving on to another item that I like to give. When you're gifting, it's nice to give people a gift that's going to make them feel nice. And who doesn't love getting cozy, wearing cozy clothes, having a bit of a pamper? And what I've spotted down here are a couple of pairs of slippers. Now these are all completely unworn. They've all got their original tags on. You can see here, these are just £1.25. They're not a huge gift, but they're just one of those little stocking fillers you can pop in for £1 or so. It really is such an easy way to gift something that's very cost effective and something that people will actually use. So you can see there's quite a few here. I think these are absolutely fabulous and they're actually in my mum's shoe size. And just for Christmas Day, getting cozy, they've actually got little sparkly gold stars on, so I know she'll like them. And I can see here that the price for these is just £3.50 for some little slipper boots. Just one of those things that people don't really want to buy for themselves, and you can never have too many pairs of slippers, in my opinion. When it comes to something touching your feet, I wouldn't really gift something that has been worn, but you'd be amazed at the amount of new items, new with tags, new in boxes, that you can find in charity shops. So these are definitely going to be added to today's hamper. Let's go. That is gorgeous. Now I know I'm not here to shop for myself, but this is the most me thing ever. Absolutely love this. A little bit of houndstooth, can't go wrong. But I'm not here to shop for myself today. I'm here to shop for my mum's secondhand Christmas gift. So let's keep looking. Now the reason I'm looking through some of these clothing rails is because I do know my mum loves a nice cozy jumper, and I am having a little look to see if I can find anything cashmere, because cashmere is just such a beautiful material and it's one of those items that would cost a lot if you were to buy it first hand. So if you can find it second hand, it makes a brilliant, brilliant gift. There are actually quite a lot of unopened cosmetics. This here is just 50p. It's a tea tree and peppermint exfoliating foot peel. I think my mum would like something like this, so I'm going to add this to the hamper. And one thing to bear in mind, if you are buying cosmetics, anything for the bathroom, any beauty products, check their date, because these are the types of items that you do want to ensure aren't out of date, and you can find their date and when they need to be used by usually on the back. Now, a really easy gift to gift, if you just want a little bit of a stocking filler, are key rings. You can often find a nice key ring in a charity shop. There aren't any here today that are my mum's style per se, but definitely worth keeping an eye out for. And I'm just looking through some of this jewellery, and one of the things I always look out for is silver-plated, gold-plated jewellery. And again, you can find those types of items by looking on the back of the jewellery and looking for the hallmark. I'm going to put a screenshot in of some of the hallmarks to look out for, and just to kind of familiarise yourself with them, so that if you are ever in a charity shop and you're unsure on whether it's a precious metal or semi-precious metal, you'll know what to have on your radar. Here is a perfect example. So this here is a little pearl bracelet, but it's got the 925 marking on, which actually means that it's 92.5 purity of silver. This is actually a really great piece and a very wearable piece of jewellery, and I think my mum would love this. It's only £4.50, and if you were to buy something like this first hand, you are looking at least £25. Beautifully packaged up in some tissue that I found earlier. This will make a gorgeous wearable gift. And one of the things about gifting secondhand doesn't mean that the gifts are any less in value. It just means that you're getting a better price for them by shopping on the secondhand market. So let's go pop this over there by the till to add to the hamper. And what's quite nice about this particular charity shop is, as they've already vetted through a lot of the pieces, they actually make little notes on the label. It really helps you in identifying what the item is and if there's any key elements that you might want to consider. So here we've got this really nice little sparkling glass bracelet, originally £6, and here it's just £3. My mum would really like something like this. It's very, very pretty. She likes sparkly jewels, so I'm also going to add this in there as well. You can't really go wrong with jewellery. And as you can see here, there are some hidden gems dotted around, so definitely really take your time to look through each individual rail. If there are earrings that you like, don't be afraid to buy earrings secondhand, because you can just buy an earring disinfectant. I'll leave it linked below, really cheap from Amazon, and I use that a lot when I buy secondhand jewellery. Once you've given it a good sterilise, they're absolutely fine. And actually what I've just spotted on the back here is I've actually seen there's a matching pair of earrings to go with this little bracelet set. So little things like that show that you've just taken that extra level of care to think through the gifts that you're giving. So I'm just working my way to the back here, and look, they've got the matching set, and these earrings here are going to be £5. So in total, we've got £11 worth of jewellery for £5.50. So you're saving yourself £6 there, and that does add up over the course of creating those secondhand gifts. Now, something else about my mum is she likes to go walking, and this here is one of her favourite colours. She likes wearing pinks and purples, and this is a trespass fleece. The price here is just £4. You'd be looking at probably about £15 for one of these first hand, and I know that this is the kind of thing that she would wear. So if the person you're buying for, you know them quite well, you know their size, you know their style and their favourite colours, things they like to do, you can still find clothing for them. Generally speaking, I find accessories and homeware and books and things like that make really great gifts, particularly for somebody that maybe you're not sure on their sizing. But if it's somebody that you're particularly close with and you know what they like to do and the types of items that would fit well into their lifestyle, don't be afraid to have a little look for things like that. And I know that my mum, once I've given this a hand wash, would definitely wear this and would get her use out of it. So let's add this to the pile. I've actually spotted another trespass jumper down here, but I think this one is in much better condition. So I'm going to choose this one. But it just goes to show how many options there are available to you. Look, there's another one here, another little fleece. So outdoor gear, particularly things like fleeces, are quite good gifts to give. They're cozy, they're useful, and you really can get a great price on them rather than buying them from the first-hand market. I'm still on the hunt for something cashmere, because I know my mum does love a bit of cashmere. Cashmere is one of those items that when you find it, it's a gem. And you're not going to find it every time, and that is something I always say in charity shops. When I get comments, about not being able to find anything secondhand, it is a bit of a lottery. You're not always going to find loads of amazing things, and that's why you've got to go little and often. Whenever you get the chance, just to pop into a charity shop, have a little 5-minute browse. You never know what you're going to find. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't, but that is the joy of shopping secondhand. You never know what you're going to find, and that's why I really enjoy it. Spotted here a little cosmetics bag. This was originally £11 and they're selling it here for just £5. This isn't actually something my mum would use, but it's just worth considering. There are lots of unused, really fantastic, useful cosmetics and home appliances that you can find in charity shops. This would make a great gift actually for someone like my sister. She has a lot of makeup, she loves her makeup, and she would definitely use something like this. As I'm shopping today for my mum, and I've already got my sister all her gifts sorted, I won't be getting this. I'll leave this for somebody else to enjoy, but just worth noting. Oh, do you know what I think these are? These are those gloves that you can use with your phone. These are great, and my mum would definitely like these. She goes on, as I say, lots of walks, and these are the gloves that have the little touchscreen fingertips, so you can still use your touchscreen devices. These are one of those gifts, again, very easy to gift, very useful, just £3. One of those items that somebody probably wouldn't buy for themselves. I'm going to add these into the hamper as well. Now, I've spotted over here a backpack. Now, I don't think this is my mum's style, but I do think this is quite a popular bag brand, and this here is a Kipling backpack, and it's quite a nice little size if you're traveling or if you're going out for the day. This here is a little Kipling backpack for £3. These retail for about £40 to £50, and It's really, really cute. As I say, I don't know if this is actually my mum's style, but it's definitely a great bargain for somebody that does like these colours, likes this kind of design. So I did have to just quickly mention this to you. If you're in the area and this is your style, it's a brilliant price. And these bags are really, really good quality. They're really well made. So I thought I'd quickly mention that to you. Now, we've spoken a little bit about Christmas gifts, but a great place to find your Christmas outfits, your festive outfits, of course, is in the charity shops. And this here is covered in sequins. This is really, really cute. If you're looking for ways to dress up what you've already got in your wardrobe, a great way just to jazz up an otherwise plain outfit, add anything with glitter, sequins. This here is little black sequined cropped jacket. It's £7 in a size 12. Very, very cute. But this charity shop is packed with festive clothing. We've got this little sparkly top here. Around the back here, we've actually got a section which is dedicated to Christmas jumpers. Look at all of these. And these are all really great prices. £5, £3, £4.50. So if you do have an occasion when you need to wear a Christmas jumper or a Christmas themed outfit, get it secondhand. You can find really great things. You don't need to spend first-hand prices. I'm just having a little look through here what else they've got. They've even got a little stocking here. They've got some little t-shirts. This is quite fun. Mistletoe martini. Now, if the person that you're buying for is an animal lover, we're here in a pets charity shop. So of course, they've got their own line of calendars. And my mum loves her cats. I'm going to have to add this one in to the hamper because this will honestly just make her smile. And there are so many cute little cats in this calendar. I'm not going to show you all of the pictures because that will ruin the surprise. But they do also have a dog's calendar, which maybe we'll have to get for our house. It's actually my husband filming today and we are dog lovers. I'll definitely be adding this into her hamper because you can't go wrong with a little calendar as a gift. And there are also more cards here, which you may have noticed are all animal themed. So this is a particularly good charity shop if you are an animal lover. And of course, the money that you're spending is going towards the Woodgreen Pets Charity. So a great cause, whilst also finding some really cute little bits and bobs. Little stockings here as well. These are all just £1. These are actually really nice, quite plush ones. These are quite high quality. I actually really like these. They're quite nice, aren't they? I might actually grab these for our house because these are a really nice colour and they're really, really good material. So I've just got these down and they're actually new with their tags, which I didn't realise. And I can see here they're from Marks and Spencer. They were originally £10. They're being sold for £1. So we're getting 90% off here. £20 worth of stockings for £2. Got to add these to my pile. What I've just spotted down here are some little porcelain coasters. Now, they don't actually have the letter of my mum's name, but if you do have somebody with an R or an I in your life and you just want a cute little gold coaster, these here are just £1.50 and they'd make a nice little gift wrapped up in tissue. I've just spotted back here a very, very cute little teapot. Look at this. This here is gold with these little multicoloured dots all over it, and this is just £4. This is very, very sweet, particularly if you know somebody that maybe is a Bridgerton fan or likes a cup of tea. You just never know what you're going to find, which is why it's so fun. You've just really got to get yourself stuck in. Have a really close-up look. Don't just take it at face value. Look through each individual item, and that's how you're going to spot some of those pieces that you would otherwise probably miss. Now, sometimes quite a nice gift, if the person that you're buying for is a plant lover or loves flowers, don't be afraid to mix secondhand with new. That's something that I do all the time. I probably gift about 50% of my gifts secondhand, and then I mix them with first-hand items. You don't just need to give secondhand gifts. It's just a nice way to supplement what you're already giving and also to find some really great bargains. So here there's a couple of little plant pots and little vase type things. And what I like to do is if I see something that's particularly nice, I think this would make a really nice candle holder. You could buy something like this and then go and buy a beautiful high quality candle, put them together, and immediately you've got this elevated, really beautifully thought out gift. This here is just £2.50. I love the way it's catching the light, really pretty colours. This would go well in my parents' lounge in their house. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this here and then go and find a really stunning candle to put inside. And that's just going to look so much more expensive than what I paid for it. But again, you could do something similar if you were to find a vase that you particularly liked. You could go to a garden centre, buy a really nice plant that you know will suit the person you're buying it for. Put it in that plant, and again, you've got a really nice gift that is a hybrid of first-hand and second-hand. Plants are a great gift to give. They last a long time. I've spotted this vase down here, and this is absolutely 100% hand blown. It's amazing. It's really heavy and it's beautiful up close. It's got these stunning colours inside, and you can see from the way that the swerves and movement in the glass is that it's definitely hand blown. It's £20, so it's on the more pricey side, but I think this makes a stunning gift. And again, gift it with some fresh flowers and you've just got a really gorgeous, unique gift. Now I've just spotted over here, they've got some really nice little neck scarves. So of course I've already shown you over there the wintry scarves, but another nice little gift that you can use in lots of different ways is a little neckerchief or a little silk scarf. So I always take a look at the scarves, and again, feeling with your hands, you can really feel for quality. And this one's really pretty, and my mum would like this. It's that navy colour, and this would make also a nice little twilly for a handbag. And this is just £2, and it's by Jules. So you can see here, it's got a little Jules label on. £2, I know for a fact my mum would really like this. And you can just tie it in a little bow to a handbag. You can use it on the handle, or you can tie it around your neck and wear it as a little neckerchief. Now I do already have a scarf or two for my mum, but just to show you how many beautiful little scarves that are in here, this is stunning. It feels incredible. And again, new with its tags. So if you are wanting to get into gifting secondhand, but you're a bit maybe nervous to gift something that isn't new, and that's totally understandable, your gift recipient would never know. This has its tag on still. So there are still options available for you if you want to give secondhand, you don't want anybody to know, look for items new with their tags. And honestly, in every nook and cranny of the shop, there are really great things to be found. These are kind of hidden behind these clothes here. Really beautiful. Look at these colours. And this again, perfect this time of year. Now, something that I'm always very conscious to look out for is when I see a jacket or a coat that I really like, I always check the lining. The lining is a very good indication on whether something is high quality and well made. And you can see here, not only is this a beautiful navy pinstripe colour with one of my favourite things, a statement gold button, but it's got this incredible lining, which actually reminds me of a peacock. The colours in it remind me of a peacock. So I really like this. It's got shoulder pads, it's in a medium, and it's a size 6. And I'm wondering whether I should try this on for myself. I know we're here to find gifts for my mum, but I really do like this. Let me know in the comments if you think maybe I should add this into my blazer jacket collection. Right, back to focusing on my mum's gifts. Now I'm just looking through for some final little bits and bobs that I could add. But as I say, we're only doing one little charity shop session today. It will take a couple of trips to over time build your hamper, and you can do it with a bit of secondhand, a bit of first hand. But I think you can see just from today how many amazing things you're able to find. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pay up. I'm going to pop all of my amazing secondhand finds into my reusable shopping bag. I'm going to take it home, and let's build the hamper together and just see what we can make with some of these amazing charity shop secondhand Christmas gifts.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So let's head home and start the hamper. Right, I'm back from Woodgreen, and it was a very successful little hamper trip. It is the next day, and what I thought we could do today is start putting together the hamper. Now I'm actually on the floor, so I'm gonna bring this camera down a little bit so that you can see me, but you can also see the hamper and what I put in it. That's a little bit better, a bit of an interesting angle, but I thought it would be easier for you to see what we found. So when it comes to putting your hamper together, you can use anything. You can use a box, you can use a classic hamper basket. I actually found this secondhand in a charity shop. You can use a really beautiful bag. Whatever you want, think about the person that you're gifting, think about what they would like. I like using these baskets because my mum can reuse them for things like beauty products or reusing for making her own hampers. So I really do like these boxes, and as I say, there are loads out there on the secondhand market. I see them all the time. And the first thing I like to do is to fill the basket with something like shredded paper or tissue, just to give it that plush feel, but also so that your products and the bits that you've bought sit nicely in the basket. So I've got some shredded paper here that actually came in a parcel I received, but we did also find a couple of bits at the start of the video here that is actually designed for hampers. You can see here it says Christmas hamper set. This was £1. So I'm going to quickly open this and mix this silver in with the pink, because I think my mum would love those colour combinations. And what's great is this comes with all the little bits. So I have actually got very, very lucky for the purpose of today's video finding this exact hamper set. But if you don't find a hamper set, don't worry, there's loads, as I showed you, of packaging, bits and bobs that you can find. So just get creative, think outside the box. I think it's gonna look so pretty mixed in with the pink, and anything such as clothing or things that you wear, I will be washing as well. But I won't be showing you that in this video because that'd be a little bit boring. So you've seen I found this beautiful, beautiful Johnston's scarf. I just had to have this. My mum is going to love this. I actually looked at the Johnston's website and their scarves are retailing for over £200. And I can see why, because they are beautiful quality. But this scarf here cost me only £3. And look at it, those colours. So I'll definitely be adding this in and just kind of be creative with how you place things. That's one of the things that I love most about making these hampers, is playing around with how it looks and playing around with the design of it. So you can see actually these have got quite a similar colour palette. So I'm gonna just pop that there. The next thing I found were of course the amazing slippers. Now if you've not watched one of my previous hamper videos, one of my tips for building a hamper is actually to start with the biggest items first and then build around those big items. So I'm gonna just quickly take this out, pop the slippers in like that, and already you can see it's starting to kind of take a bit of shape. I'm gonna add the little vase pot just on top there like that. Of course I'll be taking the labels off everything as well. But as I say, this is just a little section on how you can build the hamper. Anything that has labels on or anything that needs cleaning, make sure you do that before you build your hamper. So we've got the little exfoliating kit, and I think that actually goes quite nicely with the slippers. They kind of match, they're kind of foot related, so that's quite fun. Then I did find this gorgeous trespass fleece, which I know my mum will absolutely adore, whether it be for skiing or walking or gardening. And again, this will be getting a wash before I actually gift it to her. But for the purpose of the hamper, I'm gonna just roll it like this and pop it there, like that. Now my mum is an absolute cat lover, and Woodgreen actually have some gorgeous, gorgeous calendars. And I saw this cat calendar 2025. You can't go wrong with the calendar. I think every household needs a written calendar. We have one in our house. And I just know she'll love this because on each page, there's a different cat. This is right up her street. And they did also have other animals on there, but my mum's favourites are cats. I'm personally a dog lover, but my mum loves cats. So I'm gonna pop this just back here. That is so, so cute. Right, let's see what else we found for her. So I did also find this beautiful, beautiful scarf. This was just £2 and it's by Jules. And again, I know that she'll love this. It's the kind of thing that she definitely wears. She could use it as a twilly on her handbag. She can use it as a neck scarf. And again, this will be getting a hand wash before I gift it to her. But for now, I'm gonna just quickly fold it up and just kind of pop it somewhere that doesn't look like it's got any colour. So I like to kind of make sure the whole basket has a bit of colour. Now I did also get some new items to add into the hamper. I've got these two little L'Occitane crackers. My mum's favourite skincare brand is L'Occitane, the French brand from Provence. And they have these really beautiful little surprise Christmas crackers that contain hand creams, essential oils, all sorts of lovely things like that. And again, these are the types of items that just add a little bit of colour, and you're just going to pop them in to brighten up the box. And then the second new item that I got for my mum to add into the box is this little set from Temple Spa. That's another of her favourite brands. So as you can see, just a mix of a couple of luxury items, second-hand items. Immediately you've got this incredible box of items that they're gonna love. And when they're all put in together, you really can't tell what is new and what isn't, because you've taken the labels off, everything's clean, everything looks incredible. It's looking very full, and what's nice about a hamper that I really like is that it covers a range of different gifts. Particularly nice if you've already got one big gift that you've bought first hand, just to fill in a couple of little extras. It's nice to have a couple of small little extras without breaking the bank. I did also get these little gloves which have the little touchscreen fingertips. So I'm gonna just wrap these up and probably put them next to the fleece. I also like to kind of pop things in that all feel slightly related. So you've got kind of your wellness section here, the bit with all of your nice warm cozy clothes. So it all feels nice and cohesive. So I'm gonna just pop those in there, just wrap them up a little bit like this. Now for the jewellery, you'll see I managed to find these really gorgeous glass earrings with the matching bracelet. Of course, I'll be taking off the labels with the price. And I found this tissue. This was 50p, black tissue. And I'll just be wrapping them up in this with some of the secondhand ribbon that I found. So it's all about those tiny little touches. And of course, if you want to gift your hamper fully anonymous, some people like every little item to be wrapped, you can do that. I like to gift mine like this because I actually like the look of it, and what I usually do is I bring it out on Christmas morning. So I won't put it under the tree, I'll kind of pop it away somewhere, and then when it's my turn to gift my gift recipient, I quickly pop next door and bring it in like this. And I've done that for many years. I think it's just a really nice different approach to gift giving. I do still have a couple that I wrap up and put under the tree, but I do love to give a hamper. It's actually become a little bit of a tradition in our house that I gift my family members the hampers. And as I say, I do a mix of secondhand and first-hand. I have also got my mum a bottle of her favourite perfume, which is one of the gifts that I'll be wrapping up and putting under the tree on its own. But what makes this hamper so nice is when I gift it, I can say, you know, a portion of this gift has been bought secondhand from a charity shop. By default, part of the gift that you're giving also means that some of that money has gone to charity, which I just think makes it so much more of a meaningful gift, particularly if the charity that you've bought from is a charity that would resonate with your gift recipient. As I said, my mum loves cats. She's got a couple of rescue cats herself, so I know that she'll be delighted that part of her gifts have been bought from the Woodgreen Pets Charity shop. So a couple of ideas. You can of course wrap up your jewellery in the tissue. You can pop it in just as is. So it's completely up to you with how you want to package your items. But as I say, look out for things like tissue, look out for packaging in charity shops, because I honestly found so many amazing things and I've saved myself so much money. This here, just £1, and this tissue just 50p. And something about tissue paper that I read was that the fibres in tissue paper are actually too small to be recycled. So if you are going to use tissue, try to either get it secondhand, or what I do actually quite often is when I get sent things or given a gift, is I actually just open that tissue really carefully, I give it an iron, and then it's as good as new. I'm gonna just pop these up there like that. So I just popped those earrings up there like that just so you can see them. But as I say, this video is just to kind of show you how to start building your hamper, but I do recommend getting creative with how you package things up. As you can see, it's really packed with items. I do still have one more thing to add, and of course that's the beautiful pearl silver bracelet. My mum will love this. We both love pearls, and actually you can probably tell from my outfit and my earrings today that I love my pearls, and I'd probably get that from my mum. So I'm going to add that in just there. But again, imagine it's all nicely wrapped up. With the second-hand items, but also with a couple of the first-hand items, it's way under £100. Of course, with just the second-hand items, it's way under the £50 mark. Now, for those of you that have watched my videos for a while, you'll know that, of course, I couldn't resist getting something for myself. When I'm in a charity shop, I just can't resist. If I see something amazing there and then, I have to have it. So the first two things that I found are actually extremely festive, and they are these gorgeous, luxurious stockings. They're matching here. Look how nice these are. Beautiful colours as well, this kind of silvery grey colour. And these were originally from Marks and Spencer. They've actually got the original tag on, and they were originally £10 each. £10 each for these stockings. That's £20 worth of stockings, and I got them for £1 each. I just love these, so we'll actually be using these in our house, and I just think these are going to be one of those things that you use every year. You don't need to spend a fortune, but they look so much more luxurious than the price that we paid. I did find myself a little jacket, and this here was £6. And you'll know I'm a sucker for anything with a really nice lining. I feel like when a jacket or a blazer or a coat has a really good lining, that's very often an indication that it's good quality, because the person that's made it or the brand that's made it has taken that time to consider the lining. The fast fashiony brands don't tend to do that. There probably are exceptions, but I saw this, I had to have it. I actually don't know who the designer is, but I absolutely love it, and my husband thought it looked really nice on me. So that is one of the items that I got, £6, really smart, nice jacket blazer. And look at all the little attention to detail on this. It's even got shoulder pads. I love this. And then the second and final item, because would you believe this whole haul here costs under £50? The prices are just amazing. I'm going through a little bit of a jumper phase, I think because of how cold it is at the moment, but B, a sort of little varsity inspired look. I'm really loving that laid back sporty look. So when I saw this, I really had to have it. And it's this gorgeous white jumper by Superdry, and it was £5. And it's one of those pieces that, you know, when you want to just be nice and relaxed, but you still want to look like you made a bit of an effort. I think a nice jumper is the perfect way to do that. For me, a hoodie can feel a little bit too relaxed, and I love a hoodie for the gym or for going out for a walk. But when I want to feel warm and still look slightly elevated, a nice knitted jumper is the way to go. And I really liked this. I loved the colours on it, the kind of blue, white and red combo. And it was in immaculate condition for £5. Can't complain, so I had to get that as well. So I hope you've enjoyed joining me today in making a little bit of a Christmas hamper. If you've got any questions or if you feel like I've missed anything out, do let me know down below in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it, or I'll even do a little bit of a video follow-up. I'm gonna leave all of the information to Woodgreen Pets down below. The one that I visited is in Ipswich. They do have them dotted all over East Anglia, so definitely take a trip to their stores. As you can see, they've got some amazing things. The items I'm showing you today are just from one quick little visit there, so you can probably imagine just the caliber of items that are constantly going in and out of their doors. If you are interested in secondhand shopping and luxury for less shopping tips, do subscribe to my channel. I post every single week. As always, a huge thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.